Welcome this evening. Good friend of mine, Mariaha Benedict. You've been around for a few years now, and you're a senior. How's everything going tonight?
Pretty good, just had a lift, off day of wrestling.
Nice. And how's it been? Not really. I mean, finishing up. We're on our second week out of season now, having a little bit less to do. Is it kind of nice to have a little bit of a break, or are you taking any break?
I took like a few practices off after state and I've been back all week, and I've lifted like
Let's.
twice a day since.
Wow. So you've gone right back into and hit it hard. Let's talk about that first then. I'm gonna switch things around. A lot of people see results, right? We see that Mariah's been on the podium two times, gone to state four times. They see the results, but they don't necessarily see the work that goes into those results. What are some of the things that you are doing outside of your normal wrestling practice that everybody goes to that hour and a half, 2 hours, during season? What are other things that you do that have gotten you to where you're at today?
I would definitely have to say lifting. I think that lifting is very important, and that's like when I started like noticing a major difference. I lift once in the morning at 6 a.m. and then I'll either lift at 3:30 or 4:30 depending on the day.
Well,
I think it's
how do you break your lifting up? Uh, I'm just curious because I used to lift a lot too.
usually like the mornings it's like for school, so we just do like our lift there, and then based off of how I feel after that, my second lift I'll just go off of that and just do
Gotcha.
like what's not sore.
Let's not sore. Perfect. Perfect. How about I know you do some club work. How many days a week are you wrestling?
4 days a week right now.
Okay. So off season's 4 days a week. During season, how many extra practices did you do?
I would just go at the beginning. I would do seatbelt practice after, but then that was like I was kind of getting drained or burned out, so I just started. I would do school practice during the week and then club practice on the weekend.
Gotcha. Very good. Um, you've done a lot of outside tournaments also. What are some of the favorite things you've done off season that maybe other people might enjoy doing?
I like to go to tournaments with the other Iowa girls because like I feel like you get really close with them and like you have a
Hmm.
lot of friends. Like going to the state tournament, like I know like a lot of people I wouldn't have known years like my freshman year.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good time. Well, and you're wearing we better talk about this. You're wearing your Northwestern Raiders shirt. Northwestern's always been one of those schools. It was in the conference that I wrestled in back in the old days. I've always been a little partial to that. So how did that, how did you end up visiting Northwestern and then ultimately choosing it?
So actually, I heard about it through a friend of a friend, and I went to their website and I like it was like a form to fill out for like an
Hmm.
athlete like if you're interested. I filled that out, and then he reached out to me after that because then he would like looked me up and like found out who I was, and then that's basically how it started.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people think that these college coaches know everybody. They don't.
Right.
They
Like
can't.
right. There's a lot
So
of girls.
yeah, so doing what you did is great advice to give to anybody. If you're interested in a school, go fill out that. They all have that athletic questionnaire somewhere. Well, how'd the visit go up at Northwestern? Obviously, well.
Very. So I was just originally gonna do a 1 day visit. I was gonna go do a practice and like I got a tour and everything. And then later that day after practice I decided I was gonna do like an overnight. So then I ended up staying overnight. We had another practice in the morning, and then we went out as a team and got ice cream, and that was fun. So yeah.
Yeah. So Coach Luis Rivera Santiago, great dude. I did an interview with him shortly after you. Actually, that's how I kind of got the idea to do an interview with him after you committed. Um, what do you like about him?
He's a really nice guy, and I feel like he's definitely like he has like the heart to be a coach. Like he understands what I go through as a wrestler, and like I just
Mhm.
think that that's a really good trait to have as a coach.
Yeah, Northwestern, and that's a great school to go to. It is. It's I'm the men's coach and I have been friends for years, and Coach Dahl, and then before that, Coach Bartlett, who I'm sure you will run into because I know he's a professor there still. Coach Bartlett was coaching them when I was wrestling at Dana College and stuff, and Coach Bartlett actually talked to me quite a few times when I was wrestling. So very cool. Very proud of you. Great season. I mentioned been a four-time qualifier. You've placed twice, got fifth last year, fourth this year. So you made it up another rung on that podium. 46-7, great season. When you look back, what are some of the proud moments you have this year?
Um, hmm. I think I'd have to say coming back from losses. Like I didn't let losses affect me as much this year, and I think that was like a big jump in my you know my
How
wrestling.
have you, how have you done that? That's a question I usually ask a little farther down the road, but it is a question I ask everybody. How do you come back after that tough loss?
So I used to put my my sport like was my identity, and then like over the summer I figured out that like I should put like my identity. I should like my worth is more than my sport, and like yeah, I don't know, my worth's more than my sport. So
Yeah, that is a fantastic thing to say. I'm really proud of you for figuring that out. It took me a long time to realize that I was more than just a wrestler. Like I really struggled after wrestling was over my senior year of college. It was tough. So I'm glad you found that. Um, you had a great team this year, and a lot of them are young. Man, Fort Dodge, the freshmen on that team were phenomenal. What was it like being the senior leader, the only senior on the Fort Dodge team, but the leader there?
it was actually like probably the best team I've ever been on. I really like being able to like lead those girls. Like they're amazing people. Like they take advice. They actually help me too. Like if I need like support, like they're there for me. Like we're just a great team. We have a great bond.
How about that heavyweight of yours? What a
Uh,
fantastic kid. I got to meet her this last summer and absolutely love her to death. What's I know you got a good relationship with her. You guys were at state together.
yeah,
Tell me
I think me
about
and
tell me
Ava,
about that kid.
we met like at preseason nationals earlier this year or last
Hmm.
year. So that's like when I first met her, and like we didn't really like talk. Like we knew each other. We said hi to each other, nothing else. And then like the first practice, well, at ISI actually, I like wasn't paying attention
Hmm.
that they were even on my dual team. Like I wasn't paying attention at all. So apparently they were, and they told me that they were talking about how they definitely did not want a captain like me because they thought I was just like really quiet and like really avoidant. Um, but then like we got really close during season. So
Very good. So, if you could describe your team, the culture of your team, how would you describe it?
I would say definitely we're uplifting, but like if someone's slacking, like we're gonna call them out on it. Like we're not just gonna let each other slack.
Very good. I like that. So let me back up and let's go back to when Mariah made the choice to start wrestling. When was that?
Um, so seventh grade year, I tried it. I literally had like two matches, quit, played basketball. I was originally a basketball player, so yeah. And then my freshman year, that's when it first got sanctioned, so I was like, might as well. And then I was ranked 10th at the end of that season, so I was like, kind of like I could work my way up. And the next year, like it just kept going up, like
Yeah,
little by little. Started at Seabolt after my freshman year, and then that's just kind of like took off from there.
very good. So were you a good basketball player?
Very,
Very. Like
yeah.
you're dunking over everybody or
My problem was I fouled out so much. I was like,
yeah.
it's just not for me.
Yeah, no basketball. I played intramurals in college, one game, and they said you don't have to come back next time. So yeah. Yeah, so basketball I was never good at it. Most wrestlers are not. And we actually do that in our practice room. I practice in an old gym right now, just because of just where we're at right now. And we do practice, we play some basketball. And now I know why everybody's on the wrestling team because not one of them could play basketball. It just wouldn't happen. So, seventh grade, had a couple matches. You said, nah, not for me. And then you went back out as a freshman. When did
Yeah.
it become something you're trying to something I love?
Freshman freshman year, probably half like the second half of it, I was like, this is where I like to be. This is what I want to do.
And has your team, how many people, you didn't have a huge team to start with, did you guys? Or I'm trying to remember back and I don't remember Fort Dodge having a lot. I think it was kind of just you and a few others for the most part. So this is like the first time you've had a bigger team, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think my freshman year, it was like me, Alexis, and a. I think we had like a. We didn't have that little of a team, but we definitely didn't have as big as a team as we did this year.
I always forget about Alexis. I forgot that is she still at Iowa Central? I guess I haven't ran into her
I
for a
don't think
while.
so. I don't think so.
Yeah, I haven't seen her for a little while. Um, let me think here. How do I want to ask this? Um, we face a lot of obstacles throughout the season, right? And
Right.
what do you think the toughest obstacle that you had to overcome this year was?
Um, hmm. Probably like the losses, especially when like I know that it's my senior year. Like I
Uh-huh.
can't. Like there is no next year, so like it's all or nothing. That's probably the hardest part.
And how was your senior year? Good,
Um,
enjoyable? Did you have a good senior year?
it was probably my favorite year of all, just because like I had a really great team. Like I love those girls. Um, and I wasn't like beating myself up over like the losses.
Awesome. Good. That's great stuff. Um, let's look at some mindset questions and stuff. Confidence on the mat is super important. When do you think and how do you think you gain confidence? Is it, I mean, I kind of answered it already, but I want to hear it for sure. When did you start gaining confidence and how?
I'd say I started getting confidence my freshman year, like after the season, postseason. But I think my all-time confidence, like really, was junior and senior year. Um, and like for me, gaining confidence, like having confidence, is trusting my training. Like if like I know I worked hard, so like I know I can perform good on the mat.
And now that you have that confidence on the mat, does that carry over into everyday life? Are you more confident as a person now?
Depends. I'm really shy
Depends.
actually. Like if I'm not like comfortable, I just won't. Like I don't really talk a lot.
I'm going to tell you what, I was incredibly shy at your age too. I mean, I actually, before, probably into my 10 years ago when I started, 10, 11 years ago when I started coaching girls wrestling, I didn't have the opportunity to be shy anymore. And that's actually how I broke out of my shyness and stuff. Otherwise, you'd have never caught me doing an interview with somebody because I would have been too scared to do this. So it'll come. This is a great a great sport to get through that. Um, I want to get to know you on a different, you know, I have known you for a long time anyway, but I want to let everybody know the person that I know. Um, besides wrestling, what are some of the other things you like to do?
Um, I like to lift and I like to sing a lot.
You like to sing, huh? Are you a good
Yeah,
singer or you just like to sing?
I'm told that I'm a good singer,
You're told you're a
and
good
I like
singer. Are you in like the choir or any of that stuff?
no.
So we're gonna find you someday on American Idol or on The Voice and we're like,
Yes.
hey, I didn't know Mariah was this good.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome. Do you want to sing now for us?
Yeah. What do you want to hear?
I don't know. What do you got? You don't have
Nothing.
to. If yeah, some other time, you have to make like a demo tape and send it to me, and I'll put it on. Um, so that's something obviously I would have never guessed about you. Let's see. Let me see. Where should we go with this? Um, dreams outside of wrestling. What do you hope to be? What are we going to Northwestern for?
Physical therapy.
Physical therapy. Wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna take that takes a couple more years than just your four.
Yeah. I don't know what my plan is after, but that's what I that's what I want to do, and maybe some sports psychology.
Oh wow, that would be a good combination. That would be a very good combination. Are you thinking about maybe being a coach or official at any point in time?
I think after I get like done with college, I get into my career, like I definitely want to be a coach. I do I would really like to come back and coach Fort Dodge, but I don't know where I'll end up, so
Well, Fort Dodge is a big enough place they probably could use another physical therapist, I'm sure. Every place could probably use a physical therapist, so you're probably open to wherever you want to go. So that's definitely a possibility. Um, let's hop into food. What's after weigh-ins? What is your go-to food?
I like to just have a sandwich, and then I have my water, and it's honey, salt, and pink Himalayan salt.
Oh, do you do a little bit of lime in there too or not?
Yes.
Honey, salt, and lime. I see. I made that for one tournament, and I was mocked. I was mocked heavily on that. I loved it. It tastes just like it's like homemade lemonade. It's really
I like
good.
it.
It's good stuff. Between matches, what's that quick energy that you get to get back out there and go?
Um, I think it changes a lot. So sometimes I'll have like a rice cake with peanut butter and honey, or sometimes I'll have like fruit snacks or candy.
Very nice. Guilty pleasure. If you could pick that one food out, you're like, damn, I hate not having this during wrestling season. What's your favorite guilty pleasure food?
Um, the strawberry cheesecake blizzard from Dairy Queen.
Ooh, that's a good choice. It's a very good choice. I actually had strawberry cheesecake ice cream tonight, but not the Blizzard. So ice cream's it's the best. It's the greatest thing ever invented. So Fort Dodge has got a lot of options. Where's your favorite place to go out and eat in Fort Dodge?
Um, Probably Buffalo Wild Wings.
Are you a dry rub or like saucy type person?
Saucy.
And how hot?
Not. Honey barbecue. All
Honey
the way.
barbecue. Gotcha. So you're kind of a mild person, huh? No hot and spicy for you. If you could go anywhere in the world, bucket list vacation, where you headed to?
Probably Bahamas. Yeah, Bahamas.
That sounds like a good spot. I'm a beach person myself too.
Too.
That's the way to go. Um, we've talked about continuing wrestling. That was one of my next questions. But your story, your of wrestling. What do you hope that the freshmen or the eighth graders or the little girls in like the Fort Dodge Youth Club that are seeing you? What are you hoping they take away from your journey in wrestling?
I really like I want them to know like just because you started late doesn't mean that you can't be good. Like if
Very
you
much
put your
so.
all into it, yep. If you work hard, like you can really achieve whatever you want.
Yeah, it's amazing. You only had 4 years of wrestling, and you still haven't hit your peak yet, and you're headed off to college next year. It's going to be really fun to watch you in college and being kind of the face of the team right now. That's ha, kind of getting off tangent, but have other girls been committing yet to Northwestern? How many of do you know of?
Um, I know of like probably four, but I know there's more than that. But like I really like I know four.
Uh-huh. I know they had a couple girls up there that decided or to try wrestling, and I know they've been practicing this
Mhm.
year and
Yep.
stuff. So that's pretty cool. All right. Um, hardest question I'm going to ask you. I need to come up with that tagline that on your YouTube little thumbnail. What's something that we can concentrate in your journey in wrestling? Something that would make a good thumbnail.
Hmm. Um,
Sometimes I ask, was there a big struggle early on that you've overcome? Is there something that, anything like that? Uh, It's a hard question.
That is a hard question. Um, I have no idea.
How about describe your, well, how do you, what's your wrestling style like? I mean, what do you think your wrestling style is?
Strong,
Strong.
strength.
Are you a kind of a brawling wrestler or more finesse? You technique or strength?
If I'm in like a heated match, I sometimes like let technique go and I just start trying to muscle through stuff. You know, I got a name. I got something that my boyfriend's family actually made up for me.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Mariah's many miraculous muscles. I
Let me see.
like
I
it.
got to write it. Okay. Mariah's many
Many
miraculous. Is that
muscles.
I'm not a good speller, so I'll have to
I
put
don't
it
know
in.
how to spell that.
Perfect. That will be a good take. That'll be awesome on there. That would be great. Do you have did you guys do a media day at Fort Dodge? Kind of those pictures or not?
We just did pictures, but they never got like sent to us digitally.
Uh it would be great. Maybe when next time you're at practice, I can get something, here. That would be a great
Okay.
picture to put on that.
Okay.
That would be really fun. Wrestling has taught you what?
Wrestling has taught me how to come back, even when I like how to get back up after falling down. Like just how to come back from struggle.
Nice. I like that. That also would be a decent tagline too, but I'm going to go with the Mariah's many miraculous muscles is what that's nice. I like that. Um, when you're old and gray like me and you're yelling at kids to get off your lawn and stuff, what are you going to look back and remember the most about wrestling?
Probably my team this year. Definitely my team.
Not even it's I've been asking that question again just a short amount of time. Not one person has said this win or that win or that. It's always been their team or the people that they met through the sport, the stuff that really matters. So that is cool. Uh, I will tell you when I started coaching girls, the term wrestle like a girl was very it was a put down. It was derogatory. What do you think it means to wrestle like a girl now?
I think it means to like I feel like we're still trying to like prove ourselves like we can wrestle just as hard as the boys can. Like we're strong. Like we can do anything that boys can do.
Yes, you can for sure. And now those there's another seventh grade girl that quit, but she's a freshman and she's considering going out because I mean you were there, you've done it. What advice do you give that girl that's kind of on the fence? Should I do this or not?
Just take the chance. Like you never know what could come out of it. So just try.
I like that. Very good. And then the last thing I always do is just final thoughts for the night. Uh, doesn't have to be wrestling. Typically, it's wrestling related, but what do you want people to know about Mariah?
Um, I'm not mean. People say that with me all the time. I'm just not.
You're definitely not mean. You got that big old smile. I would have never guessed that, but maybe it's just because you're tough. That's probably it.
I think I'm just quiet, so just assume that I'm mean.
Yeah, there you go. And I don't know how you got that because I've sat by your mom a couple times this year and she's not quiet.
None of them are.
Oh, well, I really do appreciate you doing the interview for me. It's fun. It's been fun watching you wrestle over these last 4 years, and I've enjoyed talking to you every time I get a chance. And good luck at Northwestern. I'm excited to see how that goes for you, and I hope you stay in touch and let me know how things are going. I'd love to do a follow-up sometime next year during the season and see how your first year at college is.
I would love
Sound
that.
good? All
Yep.
right. Well, you have a good night, and I will talk to you later.
All right. Thank you.
You bet. Bye-bye.